Right, will it be the same link as we put out earlier?
The link now is on my Facebook page.
Right, how do we know this is definitely working? Right, this is more positive. Chris, all right, we need Chris to try it now.
Right, I can try it now. I'm logged out. Are you logged on now?
I'm streaming live.
Right, streaming live. Okay, 1 second.
I think it confused it before.
Oh, that's wrong. Choose my quiz now. Edit. Okay. That's okay. Let me try this now. Please work. Please work now. Yeah, got you.
Right, turn your sound off and see if you can hear me okay.
You can only hear my sound through the phone, you
Yo, I can see people. We are live. Oh man, I can't see who's on. It says 3 people. Three people can. Wow, we got 3 people watching already. This is really going to be a boring show until 4 people. We got 4 people live. This is great. Right, why isn't it showing me participants? Right, if you're watching this, sorry to start off with, but type a message, put a message in, and then I can see who's watching me. Why isn't it showing me participants? Let's go live. Who's live? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Jill Broadbent. Hi, Jill. Nice to see you. Let's have a look. Oh, look. Right. So, guys, if you write a message in the little sidebar, it puts who you are. So then I can see who's playing the game. So I've got Jill, just Jill so far. Is that actually Chris or is it Jill? Is it Chris or Jill? Da, 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 da. If you can see us right now, we're not starting the quiz till 8 o'clock. But if you just want to put a message in the sidebar and then it shows that you are playing. Da, 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 da. Hi, everyone. Oh, it's my brother. he's pressing the buttons too. This is getting weird now. It's kind of things are happening, but I'm not really knowing what's going on. Right. There should be a comment section somewhere. I have no idea where. Oh, there we go, Miss Charles. Right, so that means, let's have a look. Technically speaking, there you go. So if you put a comment on and say hello, it shows that you're a participant and it shows that I can interact with you because I know you are playing. One day more. How's Chris Broadbent's just put, oh, hi, John. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We've got some participants. We're going live. We're live. We've got Reese. We've got John. Right. So far on my participant list, I've got Jill Broadbent, Mr. John Hammond, Miss Charles, and Reese Hammond Boove. Look at this. We've got a nice little party started here. In fact, there's nearly as many people on now as it turns up on a Tuesday night sometimes. Probably shouldn't say that. Look at this. Right. Guys, just for you guys that are watching so far, we're not going to go live until 8 o'clock with a quiz when we'll do like proper introductions and stuff. We just wanted to test it, make sure things were working. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to help get other people on. There's literally, oh, look at this. Hang a sec. People, oh, don't, please don't. Oh, wow. So yes, people are now sending me pictures of myself. Thank you very much, Chris. So Chris, I really don't know this. Are you must be under, when I say Chris, this is Chris Broadbent. You must be under Jill's name then, I think. He's looking very relaxed. Hey, I've got a bone to pick with Chris. So Chris and his friend, they run Three Fiends Brewery, fantastic, local to Meltham, only up the road to me. They put on their Facebook page the other day saying, we're going to deliver locally. I put a message on saying I want some beer. Didn't get any. Didn't get any. Missing out on an opportunity. I could have promoted your beer right here. This would have been your beer right here. Just this thing here. That would have been your beer. I'm just saying I could have enjoyed one of your beer. Now I'm going to have to go to the fridge at some point and enjoy somebody else's beer, not a Three Fiends Brewery beer. Hey ho, it's your loss, guys. All right, brilliant. We've got some more players. Is Chris delivering beer? Well, I wish he would. I actually think he's. I think I've got the raw end of the deal here because Chris is at home, feet up, chilled out, watching all this go live, and I'm the one who has to go live to you guys and have to do all the hard work. Jeez. I think I'm getting the raw end of the deal. Right, let's have a look. Right. Thank you very much. Just sit tight, guys. Do not worry. We are still going to go. We are going to go live with the quiz at 8 o'clock. I'm presuming everyone can hear me okay. We've got Beverly Booth as well. We've almost got the full Booth family, the Hammond Booth family. Where's Alex? Is Alex out tonight? Sitting tightly. Do you know what? I'm gonna enjoy doing this tonight, and I know there is going to be some interaction with my little chat screen at the side, but I really am going to miss my pal John Hammond, who we have so much banter when we're doing the quiz down at the Holmfirth Tavern. Such a lovely guy as well. In fact, just to put an age on things, I think I've known John now like 10 years. It's now 10 years since I got to know John. Since I went to visit, he's got his own little office at his house, big office, I think. When I went to talk to him about my idea of Brass Factor, and very, very kindly, he offered his time to be one of the first original judges of Brass Factor. And what a star he was. He was an absolute hero, along with the other three judges as well. They did a sterling job. So got a lot of time for John. What a gentleman he is. And I'm saying I like the rest of the family well. The rest of the family were really good. It's a really weird family connection, actually, because obviously I've known John for a few years, and then his son Reese works for the Holmfirth Tavern, and then his mother and father are also very good friends of my grandparents as well. Can't get away from us Braves, We're here, there, and absolutely everywhere. Right, let me just. You have to bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to help other people get on. Oh, here we go. Who else have we got? Oh, wow. Somebody actually, I don't know if this is daft or not, but they've got me on their TV screen. Wow. Jeez. That's probably the worst thing that you've. I mean, there's a good chance this is probably worse than watching the Tiger King. watching me on your TV screen. So I do apologise. I thoroughly apologise, but it's your choice. You chose to be here. We do appreciate your support, though. Right, so if you are playing, feel free to drop a message on the live chats, because what it does, it puts you up as a participant on the right-hand side so I can see who's playing live. We've got about 19 minutes before we start things going. Oh, come on, guys. I'm like, oh, geez, look at that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this now. This technology thing. This is the level of concentration in the ham and booth. I'm going to say, what's that about? Let me just... Right. I should really cancel. Look at this concentration. I love this. This is the dedication I like to see. There you go. This here is Mr. J. Hammond, and look, there's his lovely wife as well. Regular quizzes down at the Holmfirth Tavern. Look at that. Woo. Brilliant. Reese is now grounded for a fortnight, apparently. I mean, I've just read that. Oh, geez, you've got it on the TV as well. You guys really don't like your TVs too much if you want me on there. Right. Let's have a look. Lincoln Tavern Facebook page for the quiz. Oh, so just as a bit of a filler, we've got all the usual rounds from the quiz. So if you are a regular with us at the Holmfirth Tavern, based in Holmfirth, Norwich Bottom to be more specific. Wife will be here in 2. She'll love to see you here. No, God, Matt, she will be absolutely terrified. Like Amanda and Martin in your old garden. Oh wow! So somebody's in my old garden. Fantastic. I'd probably prefer that you go inside. It's probably a lot safer inside. I mean, my mum and dad might be scared because she's still sat in the garden. But don't worry about it. Honest, we accept all participants. We'll take what we can tonight. First ever live. Oh, it comes up occasionally. Who's playing? Oh, I don't get this participants thing. If any of you guys have ever used this Facebook Live, Malarkey, you'll have to inform me, because it says participants and now it only shows John and Martin. So hopefully there's some. It says 13 people are watching. 13 people obviously not got much else to do on this Tuesday night apart from watch my ugly mug on the screen. So welcome, Amanda and Martin. I hope you're going to enjoy the quiz. It is fun. We do normally have a bit of a laugh. For those who are preparing yourselves, make sure you've got a pen and paper at the ready, because unfortunately I've got no answer sheets to hand out to you. It's not that clever, this quiz. It's just me and some already written out answers. There you go. It's on the other side of here. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to join in. I'm going to have to go and get a beer at some point. I've got some water as well. Cheers. So keep in the loop with us. If you've got the chat live chat up, do make sure, if you are watching on your TV, again, I apologise, but you can still interact with us. Jump on your YouTube channel and don't forget to drop us a message. Hopefully this quiz will be nice and fun for you. If it works well tonight, hopefully we'll be making it a little bit of a regular feature on a Tuesday evening, because obviously during these unprecedented times, folk have got not much better else to do whilst they're stuck at home instead of being out and about. Are you delivering pizza at half time? I mean, really, if you really want me to make a pizza and deliver it at the interval, I can try my best, but I really do not think you want that. I mean, at best, I go to my local supermarket and buy their freshly made selection, which I then bang in the oven. So, oh, the Holroyds are here to play. Oh, welcome, the Holroyds. Do I know the Holroyds? Chris, you're gonna have to message me. Do I know the Holroyds? I don't recognise last names. You have to message me. Oh, hang a sec. Oh, I can't. Oh, this is awkward. I'm just going to put this on mute a minute. I'm getting a phone call. Right, hello. I'm back. Right, we are new to the quiz, and we saw your advert on Instagram. Wicked. Well, thank you very much, the whole Royds, for joining us. I do apologise that I had to shoot off there. We're going to start the quiz in approximately 12 minutes time ish. I don't know. Right. So, let me just right. So. Yeah. Oh, well, we've got a few people who are still trying to get on, so I'm just trying to help them out. You guys. Oh, we've got quite a few people. Right, Quizzards are here, but my dad. Oh, hey, it's Gareth. All right, we've got Gareth. Quizzards are here, but my dad can't work out how to use chat. Right. Is it Gareth? Have we got the full team there? We got the full team. Right, I'm just going to show you because we've got plenty of time. So during obviously we're like kind of in lockdown at the moment and things. Look what I built the other day. Look at this. Look at this. Steamboat Willie Lego. I mean, look, and it even comes with little Mickey and little Minnie as well. I mean, it's no relevance to this quiz whatsoever. Apart from it just shows you that I'm just a big geek. So there you go. Right, so we're going to start the quiz in 10 minutes. Make sure if you are going to take part, you've got a pen and paper at the ready. We'll be starting about it. Oh, quizzes in separate houses. Awesome. Oh, thank you. I've got some love for the boat. Wicked. It's actually doing nothing for my bank account. Staying in the house because I've actually just gone and bought another little model. So in future quizzes, once it arrives and I've built it, it says expert on this one. The next one that's coming, I'll show you. So there's something to look forward to. So we've got quizzes in separate houses. So for you guys who don't know out there, it's normally hotly contended between the ham and booth table and the quizzes. So let's see who is going to be on it tonight. Steamboat Willie, can you get antibiotics for that? Right, I think this should have been something that I picked up from John a long time ago. Probably read the comments before you actually say it out live. I guess that's a schoolboy error for quite a lot of broadcasters when they're starting out or people who are joining in. If it gives you the chance anywhere to put down that you can be a participant, I don't know how to do it myself because I'm kind of in this live stream little area. Feel free to tick that you are a participant. All right, got them. See, I hope Mr. Broadbent is watching. Look, I've had to suffer tonight with a Moretti. Look, got Moretti. Gonna have a beer with a quiz. I don't actually normally do this. It's because I'm at the comfort of my own home. Those guys who right. So if you want to know how to comment, you should be able to do it on the YouTube. Can somebody kind of put some instructions or something? I have no idea. I've never done this live streaming stuff before on YouTube. There should be a box at the side, maybe. Somebody tell me if I'm heading down the right lines. I'll show you. Let's have a look. Right. So if I take a picture like this, right. Look at this. Oh, hang on a sec. Right. Okay. Well, let's have a look. Somebody sent me a message. Oh, okay. Look at this. Guys, I mean, if you know me, feel free to send me a photo. Look at this. There's Joy. Oh, hang on a sec. Sack it. I'll get her to just text you her comments. She's probably already got my number. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just, it's fine. Anytime. Right, look. Look at this. So if you are enjoying the quiz, you do know me, feel free to send a picture across. I might be able to show this lovely quizzing world even your lovely faces. I should probably turn my phone on silent though. That's probably the next step. Let's have a look. Bum 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 bum. So perfect opportunity for three fiends. This I'm not looking for any kind of sponsorship, but if you want to promote your beer in front of 20 people suffering a Moretti now, look, taking the top off. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. That does mean I'm going to be burping all day, but all night. Oh, well, that'll do. I'll see what it says under participants now. It just says I've got 3, but it says there's 20 people watching. I have no idea how to make yourself a participant. If somebody wants to send me a screenshot so I can show people. Oh, cheers. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at, hang on a sec. Right, we're going live. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right. We've got Matt and Nat. Matt and Nat. There you go. I like that. Look, we've got a selfie with me. I say, oh, look at this, guys. We've got Matt and Nat, and you've got me in the background. Jeez. I mean, you two really had to ruin that photo. What a handsome chap in the back. But don't worry about it. It's great to have you on board. I believe hopefully your mum's been able to get on as well, Matt. Hopefully your mum's been able to get on and join us for the quiz. So we've roughly, in just under 10 minutes time, we are going to be starting our first ever Holmfirth Tavern quiz live to keep you entertained on Tuesday, the 31st of March, 2020. Where's this? Wow, that's like, hang on a sec, a quarter of the year already gone. A quarter of the year already gone. How has that flown so quickly? Gonna have Holmfirth Tavern in bottles soon. Do I get one? It's like perfect opportunity, market opportunity in front of the world here. It says 1,800 people watching. 18. I just can't read. Watching us. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm getting all sorts of messages right now. I don't even think I can start reading them out. So the quiz. I do apologise. It's incredibly rude. Right. What we'll do is we're going to start off the quiz with a big announcement as well. Huge announcement, massive, terribly big, bigger than my boat. Okay. You all want to see it again? I'm going to get my boat live out on the tube. Just because I'm so impressed with my big boat. Right. I'm going to go live with my boat. Look at this. Look at this. Look, it even moves underneath. It's got wheels. Zoom. There you go. I think it is still available. I can't show you. Right, a sec. Put it up like this. Look, it moves. It's very clever. I can't really do it properly. It is still available to buy on the Lego website. You can buy it. I'm not saying it's cheap. It's really not. I got bored, bought it, and hey ho, it was an early birthday present for myself, which I've only just made. Thank you for those who've joined me. I'm not going absolutely mad. I'm just trying to entertain you for the next few minutes before we start tonight's quiz. Live, not quite from the Holmfirth Tavern, but from the Holmfirth Tavern YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us. I literally did think I'd be talking to myself, which technically I still am, but I am entertaining hopefully some kind of an audience somewhere. So I do hope you have a fantastic night. Everybody who is going to take part in tonight's quiz, I'm thoroughly looking forward to. Yeah, I've got to remember, Holmfirth Tavern 2-for-1 quiz, 2-for-1 drinks down at the tavern tonight on cocktails. Where's Reese's picture? I've got a lovely one of Bev and John. Where's Reese's picture? Don't just set out to embarrass your mum and dad. Come on, be a man. Come on, step up to the plate. Give me your best picture, and I'll put it on here. There's your challenge. Give me your best picture. Next time, there must be a way where I can get you guys to message like the Holmfirth Tavern Facebook page and then send me your pictures so I can show them as a bit of a thing to do before we start. If you haven't already, grab yourself a drink. I've got a Moretti because the Holmfirth Tavern. Oh, look at this. All right. So look, got my Moretti out. There you go. I was thoroughly hoping that I'd get a delivery of the Free Fiends beforehand so I could enjoy one, but I'm going to suffer a Moretti tonight. So I hope you've all got a drink. Cheers. Don't worry, I'm not going to get absolutely flushed and smashed whilst we're doing the Holmfirth Tavern quiz, because that would be wrong. Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Right, we've got some pictures. Right, there we go. We've got Jill there giving a big thumbs up to me, big Al. There you go. Look at this. Oh, right. Right, so that was sent from Chris Robert. Oh, look at this. There you go. The big man step up. There you go. Look at that. That's a face to be remembered. There you go. If you ever want a Halloween mask, Reese is modelling now. We can get them into production. There you go. Cracking. Lovely. Please keep sending your pictures through. Also, Rob and Liz, Elizabeth, have hopefully joined us. I hope you've had those running shoes out during lockdown, Alex. Do you know what? Irony is, 2 weeks ago, I pulled my bottom of my back, so I managed to get one physio appointment in. But hopefully, I'm going to be starting to run out within the next couple of days. Oh, right. Oh, look at this. Right. So, Team Quizzards, I think they're, look at this, Anita and Gareth's dad are on. Linda and Neil Myers, I can say. Linda and Neil, you're watching as well. Fantastic. If you do know how to interact with the chat, feel free to drop us a message because I will be looking forward to it. I'll shout out any comments as we're going through the quiz. We'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll start all introductions and I will introduce you to the format. If for those who've done the quiz for us before at the Holmfirth Tavern, the format is exactly the same. We've got 7 rounds as always. So if you have got any questions, you can just bang them on the live chat. Those who are new to it, I promise you, I will talk you through every single round, and I will make sure that you are fully clear on what we need to do. Right, Natalie and Johnny, Natalie Booth and Johnny are watching from Halifax. Oh, that's exciting! Brilliant. Welcome to the quiz. So I haven't quite got the full Hammond Booth clang yet, have I? I need the full Hammond Booth clang. Where's Alex? Come on, guys, working magic. Get Alex on, and then I've got a full family, full house. Right, we've got Emma Dodson as well. Oh, looking forward to this. That's more people. Welcome, Emma. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Oh, look, it shows me on the side that you guys are participating. Feel free to give us a little thumbs up at the top. Give us a little bit of a like. We've got Alice. Hiya, Alice. Oh, this is fantastic. Lots of people interacting, ready to play. 32 participants, it says now. I haven't got the full list. Oh, we've got Clark and Caroline watching from Vancouver. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think Clark came over at some point, and possibly Caroline as well. Hey, we got Natalie. We got Natalie Boo. Hello. Finally on, Natalie and Johnny. Welcome. Come on. Yeah, come on, Hammond Booth Clan. You need to get Alex on as well. Get the full family. Right, it's just gone 8 o'clock according to my clock. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just gone. Oh, Lex. Oh, hi from Lex and Jess. Welcome, Lex and Jess. Lex and Jess, welcome. Oh, look at this. Hang a sec. We're here just trying to figure out how to get your big, ugly mug onto the TV. Right, we've got Pete and Rochelle as well. Welcome, Pete and Rochelle. Absolute pleasure. We've got the Benison family. Welcome. Hey, up from Birmingham, we'll be joining the Broadbents team. We've got Tessa. Hello, Tessa. I don't know who else is in your team, but all I can see is your name, Tessa. And welcome, Dan Benison, as well. Welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy the quiz. We'll probably start the quiz around ish. But what we'll do is we'll just wait to see if we've got any late arrivals into the quiz. If you haven't already, I promise you, like I'm fully clear from COVID. You can't catch COVID-19 through this through the screen. I'm fully clear. I'm not in self-isolation. The cough is generally through talking too much, which generally happens a lot in my life. Look at this. We've got Jodie as well. I think that's Jodie and Joe. And probably little Thomas as well. So Jodie and Joe, hello, and Jack. Although Jack's a dog, could potentially give more better answers than Joe. I don't know. Just saying. Don't know. Just saying. It's the only time that I can probably speak and not get back chat from them. Although I will get some messages, I'm sure. And I'm pretty sure that they might be messaging on my telephone as well. I wonder if Dave and Colette is on. Look at this. Dave is my good old friend at work. I hope, Dave, if you are on, Dave and Colette, feel free to drop us a message. This is fantastic. It says I've got 33 people watching. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday evening. Let's have a look what we've got now. I can't read out the message. Thank you very much for the very supportive message to my best friend Joe. It's always a pleasure to get your messages that I cannot for the life in my read out live on this Facebook. Let's have a look. Still a few people on their way. Hold on, folks. So, guys, please bear with me a few minutes. We've got a few more people who are just logging on. Just to fill you in, we did have a few technical issues before we started. So I think the link might have changed. So please bear with us as we do. We will wait a couple of minutes whilst we can get a few more folk on and join the quiz. If we do have any late arrivals, I'll make sure that you. I'll go back at the end of each round and ask if you want any questions repeating. At this point, do make sure you've got your pen and paper at the ready. Just a couple of things to ask. I know it's kind of common sense and general knowledge, but please, for the life in you, do not put the answers in the comment box. It will not make this fun and entertaining. This is completely fun. No prizes on offer here. It's just for your enjoyment, something for you to do on a Tuesday evening. So please don't ruin it for anybody else. Please don't put the answers in the comments box. Write your answers down on pen and paper. What we'll do is at the end of the quiz, I'll ask you to add up your correct answers. All I'll need you to do is then put in the comment box what your total scores are. Can you send a link as it is just going to you on YouTube? I think that's what it's meant to. Pint of 3 Fiends, please, and some popcorn. Martin, welcome. Oh, we've got Mike and Sam on as well. Oh, guys, you are in for a terrible, terrible shock if you've got me on your big screen TV. Let's have a look. Go on the Facebook channel for Holmfirth Tavern. Literally, I would show you this picture, which has just been sent through, but is probably again not entirely appropriate. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Right, I'm just going to go through the setup of tonight's quiz. I know that we're going to be waiting for a couple of people, but don't you worry about it. Right, just to by the way, this is going to be cheese all the way. So if you're not prepared for cheese, this is going to be time to log off now. So to tackle the elephant in the room. Thank you so much for joining us. I know COVID-19 or coronavirus, as some are saying it, is dominating the headlines. So just to make sure, I have my protection at the ready. Look at this. Does it suit me? There you go. And failing that, I can wear my little rubber glove as well. So there you go. So if you are out and about, do make sure you are washing your hands. Apparently, according to Big Boris, it's you've got to sing Happy Birthday whilst you're doing your thing. Right, we've got Clark. Clark, is this going to be like when James Corden does the pub quiz on Gavin and Stacey and gets smashed? Maybe it's, if we survive week 1, I might be able to arrange that for week 2. Seriously, where's my pot, beer, and popcorn? Chris is going to personally deliver it to each of your households. So whether you're in Vancouver or Birmingham or Holmfirth, some beer will be on its way. Right, let's start off to explain what we're going to be doing here for tonight's quiz. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay and everyone can understand this beautiful Yorkshire accent, so I call it. We are going to do the quiz. We would normally do this down at the Holmfirth Tavern in Holmfirth, but we found an alternative method of getting it to you, to your home. So in tonight's quiz, all you're going to need is a pen and paper. Hopefully a drink. I've got a Moretti. I've got a beer. Hopefully you've got some kind of drink. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. Other beverages are available. This is a completely fun and free quiz, so feel free just to take part for the fun of it. For those who've taken part in previous quizzes, it's the same format as before, but I will explain to all our new quizzes and all our new fans what the quiz is about. So it's called the Super 7 quiz. We have 7 rounds for you tonight, and each round is themed slightly differently. Each round's got a slightly different amount of questions, but don't worry about it because I will explain as we go along. Couple of rules. I will say each question twice, and then at the end of each round, if you want any of the questions repeating again, feel free just to drop me a message, and I can do that just in case you missed one. I've not really gauged the tempo for the quiz, so I'll try it out for round 1. If it is a little bit too quick, too slow, I'll try and go with the general consensus. If you want to interact with us, feel free to drop us a message on the right-hand side. That would be absolutely fantastic to see who is playing. I've got a general idea, but it does come up with some participants, but not all. It says 44 of you are watching, so give us a like, drop us a message down as well. Now, it is a free quiz. Obviously, the Holmfirth Tavern is shut down at the moment, obviously, as part of COVID-19, which is obviously a terrible shame this happens. There is a GoFundMe page, so if you do enjoy it and you want to put, we normally would do £1 to take part in the quiz. If you want to put your £1 donation towards the Holmfirth Tavern tonight, there is a link in the comments which has just been posted out via Holmfirth Tavern. Feel free to go on there and donate £1, and that will go to help towards the Holmfirth Tavern. I know Chris has got some fantastic ideas how to do a little bit of jazzing up of it, of the Holmfirth Tavern whilst we're in lockdown at the moment. But hope everybody is well. I know that we will. Some folk we used to joke about Holmfirth Tavern. The COVID coronavirus situation, but hopefully this quiz at the Holmfirth Tavern Live is a really nice little thing to break up that week, and hopefully will give you a bit of entertainment. Final message before we start the quiz. Listen, tonight is completely fun, so enjoy yourselves, relax, chill, sit back in front of the TV, laptop, whatever you're watching me on. Watch whatever you have the unfortunate coincidence of having my face on. I do have a virtual trophy for you here. There you go. This will be for the virtual winners. I'm not delivering it. It's not actually coming to you, and it is an old football trophy, which I probably stole because I don't think I've ever won a tournament in my life. But, okay. Let's have a look. Right. And we will have a big announcement. What I'll do is we're going to break the quiz up. And after round 4, I'm going to give you a big announcement. So it's going to give you something to stick around for. So even if you're not quite enjoying me do the quiz, hopefully you will stick around for our big announcement. So it's 8:10 now. Hopefully everybody is sitting comfortably. We are going to start tonight's quiz. So I hope you have got your pens and paper at the ready. So welcome to the Super 7 quiz hosted by myself, Alex Bray, on behalf of the Holmfirth Tavern. And you are live on YouTube. Please drop us a comment. Please, if you know me personally, send me a picture, which I might be able to put on the screen. If not, enjoy, and hopefully you will have a good time. So, welcome to the Holmfirth Tavern quiz. Round 1, hold the front page. Round 1, we have got 10 questions based on current affairs from the last week. So if you've been watching, listening, or reading the news, you'll be all over this round. So, hang a sec, very quickly. Look at this. Beer in hand. I've got one last. Oh, look at that. I've got a champagne, probably Prosecco, flute, and beer in hand. There you go. That's the last one before we start the quiz. So, round 1, hold the front page, 10 questions based on current affairs. 10 questions. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. How many more games do Liverpool need to win to secure the Premier League? So, question 1. How many more games do Liverpool need to win to secure the Premier League? So there you go. That is your first question. Cheers. So round 1, question 1. How many more games do Liverpool need to win to secure the Premier League? I need exact answers. And if I do ask for a name, I need the full name for you to get the point. Again, you're going to be marking your own sheets. Unfortunately, it's not going to be practical to pass them over. But hopefully you are going to be honest. So, question 2. This week, Gary Neville announced that he would open up his 2 hotels to help the NHS. But what are the names of the 2 hotels? So, question 2. This week, Gary Neville announced that he would open up his 2 hotels to help the NHS. But what are the names of the 2 hotels? I need the name of both hotels. I need the name of both hotels. If you don't get the name for both hotels, then the answer is wrong. We don't do any half points in this quiz either. Don't do any half points. Never have, never will. As much as people kick and scream and shout, it just never happens. Right. Question 3. Since getting the job on the 13th of February, the Chancellor of the Exchequer has been rather busy. But what is his name? So question 3. Since getting the job on the 13th of February, the Chancellor of the Exchequer has been rather busy, but what is his name? But what is his name? Wow, it's getting warm in this house. My heating's on and I can't get. Oh, it's getting warm. I might have to take my jumper off in a minute. I don't know why I'm sitting in my jumper, but I am. So that was question 3. Question 4. What is Joe Exotic better known as? So question 4, what is Joe Exotic better known as? So feel free to interact via the message if you've got a second whilst you're thinking of the answers. Mr. John Hammond, I wouldn't expect any better for you. When I did the Liverpool question, yes, that is this year. That is this year, technically speaking, as long as they do finish the season. Right. Question 5. Question 5. Oh, right. This is not an X-rated show, by the way. This is purely PG. So, question 5. How many beds will the ExCell's Nightingale Hospital hold? Jesus, that's a tricky one. I want an exact number, though. I'm not letting you off. I am not letting you guys off. So, question 5. How many beds will the ExCell's Nightingale Hospital hold? Wow. There you go. There's a challenge and a half. I should have said, please don't use Google as well. I have no way of checking if you do. Like I say, this is just for fun. And don't use his Scottish cousin Dougal. I've heard of that one as well. All the puns in here tonight. Bam, 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 bam. Right, so that was question 5. Question 6. We were hit last week with a sad passing of Kenny Rogers, but how old was he? So question 6, we were hit last week with the sad passing of Kenny Rogers, but how old was he? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you can hear me say that. It's really weird. People can see me doing this stuff. We've got 42 people on board. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's quiz. Hopefully, we've got lots of you taking part. Feel free to drop me a message. It will be an absolute pleasure to see who's taking part in tonight's quiz. Question 7. Who is currently top of the UK singles chart? It's question 7. Who is currently top of the UK singles chart? It's question 7. Who is currently top of the UK singles chart? I thought they put that on hold whilst all this was going on. There you go. Learn something new every single day. I'm going to have to find the answers. I printed them off early, but I don't actually know where I put them. So sit tight, guys. Oh, we've lost one. Oh, I thought we'd lost a viewer then. Let's have a look. I thought we'd lost a viewer. Dave Armstrong is Dave and Colette. They've got. I want to know how that household copes. They've got a Geordie and a Scouser, a married Geordie and Scouser. Wow, that will be a household and a half. Oh, we've got Jerry and Mike as well. Welcome, Jerry and Mike, regular visitors to the tavern. Love seeing you both down there, family friends as well. And thank you very much for joining us for tonight's quiz. Question 8. Who recently revealed that she lost the part of Georgie Lane in Our Girl to Michelle Keegan? It's question 8. Who recently revealed that she lost the part of Georgie Lane in Our Girl to Michelle Keegan? Jerry, Mike, if you're watching, feel free to send me a selfie. You know, feel free to send me a selfie, and I'll make you YouTube famous. We've got 43 people watching now. If you're one of them 43 people that are watching, interact with us. Drop me a message. Let me give you a little bit of a shout out and share a cheers with you. Hopefully, I'm going to put an emergency call into our friends at the Free Fiends, and they might be able to get me a beer so I can promote it. But yeah, Moretti are getting a good shout out. Right, question 9. Where will this year's WrestleMania take place? So question 9, where will this year's WrestleMania take place? So that's question 9, where will this year's WrestleMania take place? Hopefully it will still take place. Events are on the line at the moment. We've got 11 likes. There must be a like button somewhere. It doesn't come up on my screen. Give me your address. I'll private message you my address. But I probably won't give it out live on here. As much as I love every single one of you participants tonight. So somebody's put, where will this year's WrestleMania take place? In isolation. Most likely. That might be entertaining to watch. Right, question 10. Who, after being on the show for 4 years, has decided to quit this week? Right, it says, who, after being on the show for 4 years, has decided to quit this week? Well, Martin, have you retracted your message? Don't do that. I can't see what you put. Look at there must be a little thumb somewhere. People could press like on it. On Stricter Come Dancing. So right, that's what he meant to. So I got these. I've been sent them across. I apologize. I probably should have read them. So it says, who, after being on Stricter Come Dancing for 4 years, has decided to quit this week? Are ninja crowns really a thing? I'm not too sure. Yes, this is on Strictly Come Dancing. So question 10, who, after being on the Strictly Come Dancing show for 4 years, has decided to quit this week? I'm going to have to take my jumper off. I'm not going to do it on screen because I might even get this cancelled. 2 seconds. I'm back. Do you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to get my banana out on screen. Are you ready, guys? Look at this. From Andrew's Greengrocers, a brilliant banana. Lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Available fresh in store. Right, that's the end of round one. That's the end of round one. Would anybody like any of the questions repeating? You've got about a minute to put a number in the bottom right-hand corner in the comment section if you want any of them repeating. So round one, if you want any of them repeating, I'm going to give it a minute, and then I'll move on to round two. I'm getting some lovely questions here on. Please do feel free to interact. Right, so question 7 and 8 again. So question 7 was, who is currently top of the UK singles chart? And question 8, who recently revealed that she lost the part of Georgie Lane in Our Girl to Michelle Keegan? I think your girlfriend just walked past in the background. Oh, wait. No, she didn't, because you don't have one. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Wow. Well, look at this. Please say hi to Team Pheasant. Hello, guys at Team. Hello, Team Pheasant. Vicky, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on board. You aren't even going to credit that, are you? Martin, I can't even credit all of them to you. This isn't the Martin Cockram show. It's the Alex Bray live at the Holmfirth Tavern. Right, that's the end of round one. We're now going to move on to round two. We're going to move on to round two. So we've got 10 more questions for you, but this time they are based on general knowledge. So it's a potluck round. So 10 more questions based on general knowledge. I've always wanted to do that. I can do it now because they won't take the mick out of me in the tavern. Right. So round two, question 1. Which 1990s film features Barbra Streisand and Jeff Bridges as a dowdy academic and the professor she marries? So question 1, which 1990s film features Barbra Streisand and Jeff Bridges as a dowdy academic and the professor she marries? Oh, yes, he will. Wow. Oh, we've got Maggie Coles on. Welcome, Maggie. Welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up. Listen, guys, if you are taking part, do give us a thumbs up. I don't know where the button is. I've never done this in my life. Hopefully there is a big thumbs up like this. Just press the button. Show us. We've got 42 people on board doing the quiz. Fantastic. It's lovely to see you all. As you comment, it puts you up in my participants so I can give you a shout out. Question 2. Which company are Britain's biggest baker? So question 2, which company are Britain's biggest baker? There you go. I bet they're very, very popular right now. Everyone seems to be still panic buying the bread. If you are panic buying, stop. There's no need to. You don't have to panic buy. There's plenty of stuff on the shelves. Trust me. I've been down recently. Lots and lots, especially at Andrew's Greengrocers. Give your order online. andrewsgreengrocers.co.uk. Available now. Right. I've just got a list behind me with all the plugins. It's not going to stop. Sorry. Mr. Hammond is giving me a clap. You spat on the screen, did I? No. Right. So right, this little thing down here, it's I can't get rid of it. Look, I can't. Okay, hang on a sec. I'll try and rub it off. Right. Question 3. Question 3. True or false? A 10-gallon hat holds 10 gallons. So question 3. A 10-gallon hat. True or false? A 10-gallon hat holds 10 gallons. Never really thought about it, to be honest. Jeez. It's very quiet on the messages. It's gone a little bit quiet. Feel free to drop me a message. By the way, Hammond Booth Clang, did you find Alex? Did you join the party? It's a big clanger. I'm waiting to find out. Question 4. Which group had hits in the 1970s with YMCA and In the Navy? So question 4, which group had hits in the 1970s with YMCA and In the Navy? Feel free to let me know. But not on the messenger. Write it down on your sheet in front of you. Oh, we're concentrating. Right, I want. I can't. I don't. It doesn't give me pictures here. I can't show the world pictures. I wanted some concentration faces. Listen, if you know me and you've got a concentration face, send me a message. I want to show them pictures to the world. So again, question 4: which group had hits in the 1970s with YMCA and In the Navy? Z atop. Eh? We think we got one. Woo! Z atop. I don't know. Oh, I don't know that. Is that beyond my time, John? I'm too young for that. Right, question 5. Question 5. What is the most popular street name in the USA? So question 5. What is the most popular street name in the USA? Alice, you're not doing terrible. You're taking part. That's what it's all about. Can you about out? Right, Martin, come on. Come on. Let's take you to English. Let's take you to English lessons. Can you give a shout out, a happy birthday to my lovely wife, Lauren? So to my lovely wife, Lauren. Have I got a wife called Lauren? Wow, I learn something new every day. Well, happy birthday if you're out there, my wife, Lauren. I hope you're having a fantastic time. Martin might wonder what you're doing with being my wife, but there you go. There's a question in this quiz before. That's been a question in this quiz before. I hope not. Right, question 5. What is the most question 5? I'm on question 5 now. If not, I'll do it again. What is the most popular street name in the USA? So question 5. What is the most popular street name in the USA? I don't know if I've just done 5 again. I just had a moment of blankness and I apologize. Question 6. Question 6. Which human organ contains 1 million individual filters? So question 6. Which human organ contains 1 million individual filters? Oh. Da, 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 da. I'm just gonna have to. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I have a concentration face. I mean, it's not really one. Look at this. That's my friend Dave. A bit creepy in the PJs, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll accept it. All pictures are good pictures. All pictures are good pictures. Ah, well, there you go. Right, right. So, question 7. In which film does Tom Hanks play superstar tycoon and Meg Ryan, the owner of a small bookshop? So, question 7. In which film does Tom Hanks play superstar tycoon and Meg Ryan, the owner of a small bookshop? So, if there is some repeating questions, I do apologise. It's what I think the company that buy them off must have gone into shutdown mode and just blasted them out, sent them over. So nothing I can do about the questions now. I will make sure for next week that they are completely different, but they have gone into shutdown mode. So if there are some repeat questions you've heard them before, lucky you. If not, this is the first time you're hearing on them, and then unlucky. But hopefully you still know the answers. Question 8. What was Fred Flintstone's job at the Bedrock Construction Company? So question 8. What was Fred Flintstone's job at the Bedrock Construction Company? It says John Hammond's round to make drinks. Feel free to come and make me a cocktail if you want. Do love a nice porn star martini. Question 9. Which embassy did the SAS storm in 1980, killing 5 of the 6 gunmen? So question 9. Which embassy did the SAS storm in 1980, killing 5 of the 6 gunmen? That was the penultimate question in round 2. Hopefully finding this nice and easy. Hopefully you are finding this nice and easy. Bam, 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 bam. Lots of people sending me lovely messages. Thank you so much. I do appreciate every single one of them. Not just myself, but the guys at the Holmfirth Tavern as well. They are deeply, deeply upset that they can't take part at the moment. Question 10. Question 10. Decoy and landscape are words originating from which language? So question 10, decoy and landscape are words originating from which language? So that's question 10, the final question in round 2. So yeah, we've just gone through 2 rounds, 20 minutes, 2 rounds. We're doing well. Doing round. The next round's similar, but then there is less. If you've got a chance to do a little bit of a thumb, give us a hit, give us a like. Feel free to do that. It comes at the top, so I can see out of 41 people watching, only 14 people have given us a like. So come on, there's more people out there. I don't know what it counts for, but it just makes me. It's like a fake popularity that I can bask in for a few minutes. So right, that's the end of round 2. That's the end of round 2. Would anybody like me to repeat any questions? Drop them in the comments box down here, hopefully. If you're watching on a big TV, I'm probably just pointing to your cat or your dog who's watching me. There you go, just down in the corner, drop me a message. I'll give you a minute to drop me a message, and then I can repeat any questions. All right, so if you haven't signed up to YouTube, and then you can't like it, apparently. 16 people. Well, if you, all right, okay. Number 2 again. Number 2. Which company are Britain's biggest baker? And question 3, true or false? A 10-gallon hat holds 10 gallons. So number 2 again. Which company are Britain's biggest baker? And number 3, true or false? A 10-gallon hat holds 10 gallons. And number 1, which 1990s film features Barbra Streisand and Jeff Bridges as a dowdy academic and the professor she marries? Number 4, which group had hits in the 1970s with YMCA and In the Navy? Right. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news. We're going to move on to round 3 now. Right, for those who haven't taken part in this quiz before, round 3 is called the double trouble round. So in this round, I'm going to give you 2 clues. So not 1, but 2 clues. You'll get an answer to each of them clues. When you get the answers, you put them together to make a bigger answer. Now, there will be a connecting word between the 2 answers. You only need to put that repeating word once. I'm looking for a minimum of a 3-word answer. So minimum. And generally speaking, it will be in the order that I read out the question. So I can hear you all saying, we need an example. Well, as Britain's best quizzer at 8:30 on Tuesday, the 31st of March, at the Holmfirth Tavern live quiz, I've got one just for you. So if I was to say to you, and if you know the answer to this, feel free. This is the only one all night. Stop the quiz for a second. This is the only one all night that you can put the answer in the bottom right-hand corner. So if I was to say to you, as an example, this is an example, not the actual quiz. Former Northern Ireland and Manchester United footballer assists the groom at a wedding. So that would be the clue. So former Manchester United and Northern Ireland footballer assists the groom at a wedding. The answer would be, oh wow, you guys are smart. You guys know it already. It would be George Best man. But because you don't need to put best twice, you just put George Best man. So your answer would be George Best man, not George Best man, because you don't need to put it twice, just once. So George Best man. Trust me, in this round, it's really easy to get into the swing of things. So don't worry about it. Once you've heard a couple, you'll kind of get with it. So we're going to crack on with round 3. That was the beer repeating on me. I do apologise. It's because it's bad beer and not 3 fiends. So round 3, question 1. Pogue's festive classic about a church building. So question 1, Pogue's festive classic about a church building. So that's number 1 in round 3. Number 1 in round 3. So again, Pogue's festive classic about a church building. Cheers. if you have enjoyed tonight's quiz, or if you are enjoying it, feel free to like on our Facebook page, Holmfirth Tavern Facebook page, so we can keep you in the loop about future quizzes. Question 2. London page-by-page map about Dusty Hill's band. So question 2, London page-by-page map about Dusty Hill's band. If you are watching, if you are taking part in the quiz tonight, feel free to drop us a message or give us a big like at the top somewhere. I think there's a like button as long as you've signed in. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I am learning. I'll know exactly how to do it by next week. Let's have a look. We are getting some comments so far, so I will read them out if you do put something down there. Colette didn't realise how clever David was. Neither do I. I'm still challenging it myself. Although I am getting them both. David and Colette are messaging me separately. There you go. Right, question 3. Danny Williams' watery song coupled with Tina Turner's geographic classic. So number 3, Danny Williams' watery song coupled with Tina Turner's geographic classic. That was number 3. Remember, I will repeat. I'm more than happy to repeat any questions at the end of the round. I won't keep on trying to go backwards because otherwise it will confuse everybody. I don't want to confuse anyone. Hopefully, I just want you to have a good time. So again, that was Danny Williams' watery song coupled with Tina Turner's geographic classic. Number 4, question 4. David sold number 1 about a pair of Disney dogs. So question 4, David sold number 1 about a pair of Disney dogs. Here we go. Right, we've got another picture for you here. Look at this. This is my little nephew. How beautiful is he? What an incredible and beautiful little man he is. Look at this. Absolute champion. Love the little guy to bits. Born premature, but coming out stronger as ever. What a little legend he is. Right, question 5. Blondie was an escapologist. Or is it escapologist? Oh, this is where I get confused now. I've got nobody to shout at me. So question 5. Blondie was an escapologist. Now, somebody's going to have to tell me if that's right or wrong. I hope you can all understand me. So Blondie was an escapologist. Escapologist? One or the other. Da, 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 da. Oh, let's have a look. Look. Did even look at I think this is this still Woody? Yeah, of course it is. Look at this little guy. He's reaching out. He's saying hello to me. Look at this. I'm sorry for the lighting. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. He's my youngest viewer. I think he is my youngest viewer. Hopefully he might recognize me, or he might be just punching the screen. Either or. Right, question 6. Circus tent seen on a motoring program. So question 6, circus tent seen on a motoring program. Thanks for the support, Reese. He's trying to turn you off. I mean, there is every chance. There is every chance. Maggie, you love this round. You're the first person to ever say that in the history of the Holmfirth Tavern. At this point, I'm not only getting bottles thrown at me, so I'm really pleased that you enjoy it because many of the others absolutely hate me for doing this round. Because, by the way, guys, I'm just saying, I've got my Holmfirth Tavern popcorn. Look at this. Holmfirth Tavern popcorn. Have you got yours? Can enjoy that. Right. Question 7. Egghead's host as seen with these fragrant salad fruits. So question 7. Egghead's host as seen with these fragrant salad fruits. Oh, Vicky Nash, she's got one. I hope you've got more than one by now, because we are nearly coming to the end of the round. So Egghead's host as seen with these fragrant salad fruits. I say, if you do see that little thumbs up, give us a thumbs up if you're playing. Give us a shout out as well. If you've got the messenger, if you haven't got the messenger this week, if you haven't signed in, logged into us, please do it for next week, and then I can get a bit more interaction going. We've got some lovely comments going on as we are progressing. Question 8. Famous people book as mentioned in a famous Edward Albee play. So question 8. Famous people book as mentioned in a famous Edward Albee play. Oh, look at this. One of the geniuses behind the Three Fiends. Rubbing it in. Look at this. I mean, let's there you go. Thing of beauty now. Look at that. Thing of beauty. The Three Fiends beer. Now, I don't want to scare your kids, so I do apologize. But look at that. Thing of beauty. Hopefully, I might get my own to hold up next week, but who knows? Right, question 9. Defunct newspaper mentions the invention of Tim Berners-Lee. So question 9. Defunct newspaper mentions the invention of Tim Berners-Lee. So that's question 9 for you. If you have got friends and family who do like to take part in quizzes, feel free to share this with us. Share this with them. Yes, it is a tricky round. Hi, Caroline. Lovely to see you. I can see little pictures. Who else is with you? Let me know. It is a tough round. It's not easy. Oh wow, this round I've lost 4 people watching. It must be a tough round. I can't have them all easy. Even I know number 9. That shows you how easy that one is. Right, number 10, the final one in this round. Number 10, the final question in this round. North African expanse heard on this Radio 4 show. So question 10, North African expanse heard on this Radio 4 show. Clark's with me and really not helping. It's because I'm not doing a country quiz. Does Clark like country? I think that's how you know Chris, through the old country scene. Chris was gutted that he couldn't go to country this year down in London. That's just as this epidemic started. Right, that is the end of round 3. I'm going to go back over a couple. So somebody's asked me to. Right, so if you want any repeating, again, put the number down in the comments bit. So number 7, again, Egghead's host as seen with these fragrant salad fruits. And number 8, famous people book as mentioned in a famous Edward Albee play. Pardon me, I'm really sorry about that. I'm not doing 1 to 10. I refuse. Blatantly refuse. Sack me if you want. Right, if I'll do specific. Right, number 9 again. Number 9. Defunct newspaper mentions the invention of Tim Berners-Lee. Defunct newspaper mentions the invention of Tim Berners-Lee. And no, Martin, if you go and write 1 to 10 down, I'm not doing that either. I can see you. I can see what your plan is. This round is the shizzle, apparently. That's not what the message said. I did paraphrase that. Right, I'm going to move on to round 4. So we're nearly halfway around the quiz. Hopefully you are having a good time and enjoy it. Like I say, if you are, give us a thumbs up. And if not, drop me a message and give me a bit of abuse. It's fine. I can take it. Big lad. I can sort it. Right. Round 4. This is the anagram round. So round 4 is the anagram round. Each week, I'll give you a different theme that the anagrams are based on. At this point, I recommend that you use a separate piece of paper to write down what the anagrams are. On number 3 again, I'll do number 3 on round 3 very, very quickly. Danny Williams' Watery Song coupled with Tina Turner's Geographic Classic. So, right, so it's the anagram round, so I recommend that you get an extra piece of paper to write the anagrams down because you'll have the rest of the quiz to figure these out. After round 4, I'll give you a minute or 2 minutes break whilst I do a big announcement for the Holmfirth Tavern. It's big, it's huge, massive. So, round 4, 5 anagrams. You need to write them down as I go through them. I'll go through each one twice. I'll say the anagram and I will spell it out as well. So, this week's theme is US sitcoms. So, this week's theme is US sitcoms. So, we've got 5 anagrams based on US sitcoms. Number 1, Red Fins. So that is REDFINS. Red Fins. So that's REDFINS. I can't believe this is an insight into my kitchen. I'm glad that's all you can see. It is quite tidy though, apart from the stuff I had for tea, which sits over there. It's the gun show. Right, number 2, Hero Without Memory. So that's HEROWITHMEMORY. So that's Hero Without Memory. So that's HEROWITHMEMORY. Bum, 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 bum. I've got a song in my head. Jeez. Got a song. Oh, here we go. This is a concentration face and a half. Look at that. Look at that. That's somebody who's really concentrating on the quiz. There you go, Mike. You're going to love me for sharing that with the world. Right, number 3, Eggy Thin Bathrobe. So number 3 is Eggy Thin Bathrobe. So that's EGGYTHINBATHROBE. So number 3, Eggy Thin Bathrobe. So that's EGGYTHINBATHROBE. So that was number 3. You just had number 3. So this round would be great for me. I love these. I love these. One of them I've never heard of, but I do love these. Number 4, Tree Venom Stepladder. So number 4 is Tree Venom Stepladder. So that's TREEVENOMSTEPLADDER. So number 4 is Tree Venom Stepladder. So that's TREEVENOMSTEPLADDER. So Tree Venom Stepladder. I tell you what, next week I could do. I could write them down in the little comment box, but I can't do it at the moment. I'll spell it wrong. So that was number 4. I'm coming up to your final one into tonight's anagram round. Your final one into tonight's anagram round. So number 5, fawn at homeland. So that's FAWNATHOMELAND. So that's fawn at homeland. So that's FAWNATHOMELAND. Oh, there you go. It's appeared. So if you're struggling, it's down in the comments bit. Woo! There you go. That's a bit of synchronized working. Chris has finally pulled his finger out of his backside. Jeez. Thanks for playing, Chris. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for helping me out. So there you go. Fawn at homeland is your final one. Right. What we're going to do is, that is the end of round 4. Would anybody like any of those repeating? Drop me a message with a number and I will repeat them. Get a bit of a dry throat. It's not because of coronavirus, please. It's because I'm doing this and talking a lot. So feel free to drop me a message if you need them repeating. I know that you are going to be concentrating. I know that you're going to be concentrating, so don't worry. We're going to give you a couple of minutes on this. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Oh God, that's something else you shouldn't do. You shouldn't touch your face. Oh man, this is ridiculous. I'm not really. Woody was crying over that last round. Clark says we all were. Were? It's not that bad. I thought that anagram round was quite tame compared to what we normally get. You're not meant to tell me that this is even harder with Google. You are only cheating yourselves if you guys use Google. It doesn't work like that. Right. So here we go. Big announcement to make as part of the Holmfirth Tavern. So at this moment in time, I think it's with our friends at Three Fiends. We are in the process of producing Holmfirth Tavern's own pale ale. So it's going to be in bottles. The Holmfirth Tavern's pale ale in bottles. Now, obviously, a lot of people do their own beer in their own bottles, but trust me, it's going to be the bee's knees. It's going to be amazing. I hope they could do like a live taste test if they can get one. But the unique thing is, and applaud the guys at Holmfirth Tavern for this, my brother, the sale of the first 100 bottles will be donated to the NHS staff. So every pound counts, every penny counts towards the NHS, especially what they're going through at the moment. They are all heroes for what they are doing out there. All the key workers are. Trust me, I've been fortunate enough to come across them. I work myself in the rail industry. There are many people doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes and keeping the country moving. So, big announcement is that Holmfirth Tavern will be doing their very own pale ale, and once they are up in, once they've been produced. Oh no, we are giving 100 bottles out to staff. All right, I thought it was the sale. Sorry. We're going to give 100 bottles out to staff. I apologize. I got the message wrong. They are giving 100 bottles out to NHS staff. So as a reward, so I'm going to have to change the big announcement now. Boom, right. So we're going to give 100 bottles out to NHS staff as a thank you for everything they've done. There you go. We're going to give 100. And I've got to thank our friends at Three Fiends who've helped support us with this. They have done a sterling job. So we're going to send 100 bottles of the Holmfirth Pale Ale to some NHS staff to say thank you for everything they've been doing during this crisis and everything they will be doing in the months ahead. They've got a massive battle. So there you go. We're going to be giving out some bottles of Three Fiends. We're in production with Three Fiends, some pale ale, the Holmfirth Tavern Pale Ale, which we're going to be giving out to NHS staff. But please don't forget to thank other people as well. There are a lot of people doing great work out there, keeping the country moving. Right, I'm going to move on to round 5 now. Round 5. Hopefully you've chance to have a drink. I'm going to move swiftly on to round 5. So we've got 5 more questions. This time, each question has got a series of letters in it. So each question has got a series of letters in it. All you have to do is tell me what the letters stand for in the question. So we've got 5 questions. The round's called I'll Have a Pee Please, Bob. It's an old reference there. So you've got 5 questions. In each question, there's a series of letters. All you have to do is tell me what the letters stand for. So here we go. Question 1. What SCD is the day on which Agincourt was fought? So question 1. What SCD is the day on which Agincourt was fought? Number 2, what BO was seen with Tim Brooke Taylor and Graham Garden on the goodies? So question 2, what BO was seen with Tim Brooke Taylor and Graham Garden on the goodies? Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Feel free to keep commenting down on the side. We have lost a few. We lost a few viewers. I'm sorry. If it's not what you're expecting, I apologize. If it was what you're expecting, I still apologize. We've gone down from 41 to 34. Hopefully, more will join us. Right. Question 3. What LBH means to memorize? So question 3. What LBH means to memorize? Yes, you're probably right, Anisa. I am probably too young. 30 years young a few weeks ago. That's it. 30 years young. I know you can't tell. I look younger than that. It's fine. You can save all the compliments on the side. I accept that that is the general consensus. Question 3. What LBH means to memorize? Oh, cheers, thanks. Do you know what? I went to the quiz on a couple of day after my birthday. Nobody said happy birthday to me. Oh, cheers. I've got the first happy birthday. Thanks, Gareth. I'm missing you guys already. I love seeing you guys at the quiz. It's weird. This is weird doing it like this. It's still beautiful that we can still do the quiz, but it's weird. Question 4. What BD is the better known name of Robert Zimmerman, a singer? Question 4. What BD is the better known name of Robert Zimmerman, a singer? So that was question 4, the penultimate question in this round. And question 5, the final question in this round. Question 5. What OW wrote the play containing the mythical Bunbury? Question 5. What OW wrote the play containing the mythical Bunbury? Ooh, there's some good questions tonight. Some toughies. Some that I'm way too young to ever understand. You're right, Anita. You know, it's just how it is. Feel free to keep interacting with me. Please don't leave us. We've got 2 more rounds to go. It's probably going to be just over an hour, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do keep in touch with us. Drop us a message. Give us a like with a thumb. Right, that's the end of round 5. That's the end of round 5. Would anybody like any of those questions repeating? Drop me a number on the bottom corner down here. It is on mine anyway. I'll read any more out again if you want. If not, I will move on to the next round. I will move on to the next round. If nobody says, I'll give you a minute. You've just all gone very quiet. I think you must be concentrating very hard. This must be really getting your brains ticking over. This is not a question. Dave has just texted me saying, one for you, what AB has been known to lose 7 viewers? Apparently me. The answer is right here. Right, that's the end of round 5. We're going to move on to round 6 now. We're going to move on to round 6. So I've got 10 more general knowledge questions for you, but because I am the gift that keeps on giving and the absolute genius I am, I'm going to give you a helping hand. I am going to give you a helping hand. So, and that's because, right, listen to this one carefully. The last letter of answer 1 will be the first letter of answer 2. The last letter of answer 2 will be the first letter of answer 3. The last letter of answer 3 will be the first letter of answer 4. And the last letter of answer 4 will be the first letter of answer 5, and etc., etc., etc. Through till question 10. So if you don't quite get answers 1 or 2, you might be able to get answers 3 and 4 and work your way backwards. Or you might not be able to get any of them and you're screwed. Oh, hang on a sec. Question 1, I'm guessing that's question 1 from round 5. So question 1 from round 5 again, very, very quickly, is what SCD is the day on which Agincourt was fought. So hopefully you've got that. 10 general knowledge questions. The last letter of answer 1 will be the first letter of answer 2. Last letter of answer 2 will be the first letter of answer 3, and so on and so on. So round 6, question 1. What was the name of the neighbour who built a time machine in Busted hit year 3000? So question 1, what was the name of the neighbour who built a time machine in Busted hit year 3000? Wow, that's tough. That is tough. Tough, 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 tough. Question 2. Musical trio Rod, Jane and Freddie frequently appeared on which children's TV show? So question 2. Musical trio Rod, Jane and Freddie frequently appeared on which children's TV show? Cheers, guys. Hope you're enjoying your drinks. Your barman tonight is no one. Question 3. Sharing its name with a popular 1970s pop group, which was the first film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? So question 3 again. Question 3 again. Sharing its name with a popular 1970s pop group, which was the first film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? Ah, Claire Thompson, I think she's watching. She's got me on the big screen. Look at this. Bum, 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 bum. Did not realize you guys would do that. Question 4. Which 1980s film stars Meryl Streep in the true life drama of an anti-nuclear activist who is mysteriously killed? So question 4, which 1980s film stars Meryl Streep in the true life drama of an anti-nuclear activist who is mysteriously killed? Oh man, we're sinking. We've got 31 viewers. Thank you to everyone who is still taking part. Hopefully you are enjoying it still. Do drop us a message if you're interacting or you're still taking part in the quiz. I can give you a shout out. Rob, Elizabeth, he's still there. Hopefully the Holroyds. Hopefully you guys are taking part as well. I know that the Ham and Booze will be there. Nearly got a full family. Emma Dodgson, Martin Falsley, Daniel Bennison, all of you, thank you very much for taking part. Question 5. Which Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle is missing from this list? Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and so which Teenage Mutant? I think they're being politically correct here because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, isn't it? But I'll read it. So, which Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle, that's just wrong, is missing from this list? Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and oh, we've got Jill and Chris. Oh, we've got the Holroyds, but they're struggling. Don't worry, guys. It's your first time. You'll be fine. Come back next week. You'll get the hang of it better. Although you still could do well in this round and the final round, round 7. I might go on strike with Jill and Chris Broadbent until I get Three Fiends beer in my emergency delivery. I'm home alone. I can't believe you have dropped me in it. I went to their final beer sesh up at the farm before it shut for COVID-19. Right, question 6. What is the name of Barnsley's football ground? So question 6, what is the name of Barnsley's football ground? Oh, we've got Alice Lindley in the team still playing. Thank you very much, guys. Keep dropping us a message if you can, if you've logged in. If you are watching from home and you haven't logged in via your YouTube, if you do it next week, that will mean that you can like and share some comments. Question 7. Which football club recorded the song Anfield Rap? It's question 7. Which football club recorded the song Anfield Rap? Bam, 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 bam. Matt, Nat, are you still there? I think Joe and Jody, they'll be around somewhere with Jack as a helper too. Question 8. Question 8. The term curriculum vitae was derived from which language? So that's the long term for CV, isn't it? So question 8, the term curriculum vitae was derived from which language? Da, da, da. Right, no. Right, so just to clarify it, so you can either watch this through just general YouTube, or you can log in and watch. If you log in and watch, you can leave a comment and like. If you just watch it through general YouTube without signing into your account, and then you can't like and comment, and we want comments. We want you to interact. Right, let's have a look. We've got another picture coming in. Look at this. Oh, that looks like, is that a cocktail? It says Her Ladyship. There you go. There you go, another picture. Right. Question 9. In which city is the Country Music Hall of Fame? It's question 9. In which city is the Country Music Hall of Fame? It's question 9. In which city is the Country Music Hall of Fame? I've got a message here saying sack the host. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a really quiet hour or so if we do. Right. And question 10, the final question in this round. In Mork and Mindy, which part of his body did Mork twist before signing off with Nanu Nanu? So question 10 is, in Mork and Mindy, which part of his body did Mork twist before signing off with Nanu Nanu? Cheers. Maggie, there is a very good chance that Chris wrote these questions. I just got them sent over via email, and I'm just the mug that reads them out. Whoa, we need to calm down. I haven't said it's the end of the round yet. Right, it's the end of the round now. Cole. Oh, there you go, Cole. Fantastic. People are just discovering how to comment. If you know how to comment, you know how to like too. Right. Anybody want any questions repeating? Right. Number 2. Musical trio Rod, Jane, and Freddie frequently appeared on which children's TV show? Number 3 again. Sharing its name with a popular 1970s pop group, which was the first film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? And number 4, which 1980s film stars Meryl Streep in the true life drama of an anti-nuclear activist who is mysteriously killed? Yo, Vicky's giving me a thumbs up. Fantastic. Fantastico. Right, that is the end of round 6. Last chance now to ask me if you want any questions repeating. Pardon me. This beer's not repeating on me well. I need a 3 themes by next week. Come on, Chris, make it happen. Chris, make it happen. Surely there's got to be some reward for giving up a Tuesday evening to hopefully entertain this fantastic audience tonight. Right, we're going to move on to round 7. Now, round 7 is going to have to work slightly differently this week because we're confined to using YouTube. So, round 7 is the who, what, where, and when round. So each week, I will give you something or someone that I'm looking for. So you will have something that I'm looking for. I'll give you a series of 5 clues. If you can guess what I'm looking for after clue 1, you will bag yourself 10 points. If you guess what I'm looking for after clue 2, you will get 8 points. If it's after clue 3, you can get 6 points. Clue 4 is 4 points. And clue 5 is 2 points. Now, normally I would come around each table after each clue and ask, would you like to declare? I'm going to have to rely that you guys are being honest here. So what I'll do is I'll give you the first clue. I'll give it a minute to move on. And then you're going to have to mark down yourselves at after which clue you managed to guess what I'm looking for. A bit of it. There is no example for this. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to give you 5 clues. You've got to guess what I'm looking for. So this week, I am looking for an American place. So this week, I'm looking for an American place. So I'm going to give you 5 clues based on an American place. So if you get it after clue 1, which is the clue I'm about to give you, you will bag yourself 10 points. Maximum score in this round. And drop me a message in the bottom corner if you do get it after clue 1. And then I can give you a thumbs up. But don't put the answer in. Please do not put the answer in. Just give me a thumbs up or something if you think you've got it. So, round 7, I'm looking for an American place. That's not your first clue. That's just what I'm looking for. So, clue 1 for 10 points. This area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. So, clue 1. This area is around 3,000 square miles. I don't want everyone texting me. Jeez, it's bad enough having my brother texting me every 2 seconds to telling me I'm crap. I can't have everybody else messaging me. Just be honest. Let's live in an honest world. Let's live in an honest world. So, clue 1 for 10 points. This area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. Whoa. So Chris is managing the Holmfirth Tavern message right now. He wishes that Jill wants to get his number. He's forgetting that I'm hosting this shizzle right now. He's forgetting that. So actually, she's asking me, Chris, don't flatter yourself. Wait till I speak to Izzy. Right, so well, we've got some thumbs up already. We've got a smiley face already. So if you think you've got it after this one, write your answer down, put your pen down then, feet up, cigars out, whatever you do, and just chill out for the rest of the round. So clue 1 again, this area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. Right, I'm going to move on now to clue 2, and this is for 8 points. So if you didn't get after clue 1, this is your chance to get 8 points. So, this area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. It forms part of the Mojave Desert in Northern California. I think I've said that right. So it forms part of the Mojave Desert in Northern California. So if you think you know what I'm looking for now, then you can bag yourself 8 points. You can bag yourself 8 points, an impressive 8 points at that. I'm going to give you a second. Like I said, if you think you know the answer, put a smiley face or a thumbs up on the messages, and then at least I know that you've got it. I'm impressed if you can get 10 or 8 points. It's normally a good point. It's normally a good point to enter this round. Right, I'm going to move on to clue 3 now. Clue 3. Reese has given me a thumbs up as well. Can't you do it on the message, Reese? Or is it because John's logged in? I don't know. Oh, Papa Hammond. Right, clue 3 for 6 points now. So if you didn't get it after previous 2 clues, this is your chance to get it after clue 3. WWE wrestler The Undertaker is sometimes mentioned as coming from this place. So clue 3 for 6 points. WWE wrestler The Undertaker is sometimes mentioned as coming from this place. Oh, I'm getting some thumbs up now. Natalie, join the party. Thank you. Thumb up there. Thumbs up there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can 6. Yes, I can count. 6 people. I've got thumbs up. 6 teams, I should say. I'm sure there's more than just one person. Cole thinks she's got it as well. No, actually, I think it might be Dave that thinks he's got it. That he's got it. But I'll give Cole the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Jill and Chris think they've got it now. Some people are getting cocky. Wow. Right. If you haven't got it yet, I'm going to give you another clue. Clue 4 for 4 points. Its lowest point sits 86 meters below sea level, and it sees extremely high temperatures. So clue 4, its lowest point sits 86 meters below sea level, and it sees extremely high temperatures. There we go. Got a couple more thumbs up. Alice Lindley, brilliant. I'll give you a shout out. I'll name you. I'll give you a name check if you give me a thumbs up if you've guessed what it is. Daniel Bennison and the crew. They've given me a thumbs up too. So clue 4 again. The lowest point sits 86 meters below sea level, and it sees extremely high temperatures. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully you're all having a good time. Feel free to tell friends and family about this next time. Caroline Couples, you've got a thumbs up as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for taking part. Right, and I'm going to move on to the final clue for 2 points now. So if you haven't got it already, this might be the time the penny drops. Or, hang on a sec, I saved this for this moment. Or you might have a light bulb moment. Sorry, you don't charge, you don't pay for this. It comes for free. Right, so clue 5 for 2 points. The first word of its name is the opposite of life. So clue 5, the first word of its name is the opposite of life. So if you haven't got it already, this is your chance now to guess what we are looking for. I'm going to run through them clues really quickly. I'm looking, oh, pardon me, I'm really sorry. So I'm looking for an American place. That just shows it's live, unscripted. This area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. It forms part of the Mojave Desert in Northern California. WWE wrestler The Undertaker is sometimes mentioned as coming from this place. Its lowest point is 86 meters below sea level, and it sees extremely high temperatures. The first word of its name is the opposite of life. There you go. There's your 5 clues in the who, what, where, and when round. Got it. Apparently, Joe and Jody come in at the last minute. Right. This does conclude tonight's quiz. Just over an hour it's taken us. Martin Falsley, Have you not got it? You nil pla. You get nil pla. Nil pla. Right. That's the end of tonight's quiz. What we're going to do now, if you pretend to swap your papers over with another team, I can all see that you're doing it right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the answers. We're going to go through the answers. It's 1 point. So we've got some rules around the answers. 1 point per answer. No half points in this round. Where the answer is in front of me is the final answer. So if you've got different, the chances are you are wrong. I would normally say at this point, feel free to shout out the answers as I go along. If you can type quick enough, feel free. If not, I will just keep going, and I'll just keep going through the answers. I apologise, it's an hour of listening to me, but what else are we going to do on a Tuesday night? Don't forget you can share with friends and family. What I'll do is I'll ask Chris to post the link again. If you have enjoyed tonight's quiz, just before we do go through the answers, feel free. You can donate the £1. We're normally to a £1 entry. Feel free to donate that towards the Holmfirth Tavern to help keep us going. We do want to try and make it survive, hopefully, what COVID-19 is going to have to offer over this next few months, and see it out the other side. So if you do want to donate, I'm going to ask Chris, hopefully he's listening to this, to post the in the bottom side here. There's going to be a little link. Click on it. Make any donation you want. Anything is much appreciated. The people, you guys have been fantastic so far and already supported us. So brilliant. And thank you for taking part in the quiz. Right. There you go. The GoFundMe page is just down in the bottom corner. So if you haven't already, feel free to donate. What would have been your entry for tonight's quiz towards supporting the Holmfirth Tavern to keep us going? Right. Going to go through the answers. Let's be honest with ourselves. You know, it's all for fun. So if you have got it wrong, mark it as wrong. Chris does say we miss you loads. We do. We honestly do. I would love to have done this with loads of people in front of us, but unfortunately, I know it's not possible at the moment. So hopefully, this has passed some quiet time on a Tuesday evening for you. So, round one, hold the front page. Question 1. How many more games do Liverpool need to win to secure the Premier League? Up to this point, the answer is 5. Question 2. This week, Gary Neville announced that he would open up his 2 hotels to help the NHS. But what are they? What are the names of the 2 hotels? The answer is the Stock Exchange and Hotel Football. The Stock Exchange and Hotel Football. I can see why you keep coming through. This beer is great. Yes, thank you. Right, question 3. Since getting the job on the 13th of February, the Chancellor of the Exchequer has been rather busy, but what is his name? The answer is Rishi Sunak. He's had a very, very busy time recently. Respect to having to do that job at the moment. Question 4. What is Joe Exotic better known as? I did actually say this without, I'd forgotten to read the questions. There is a really good series on this at the moment. It's the Tiger King. The Tiger King. So there's no half points in this quiz if you don't get the full answer. So for number 2, if you don't get the Stock Exchange and Hotel Football, you is wrong. It's 1 point. Number 2 is 1 point. If you don't get both, it's nil point. My quiz is always the same. 1 point per answer. Right, so the answer to question 4 is the Tiger King. Question 5. How many beds will the ExCell's Nightingale Hospital hold? Approximately 4,000. Approximately 4,000 beds. They've put that up in 2 weeks. What an extraordinary effort that is. And hopefully it's going to come in useful to hopefully save some valuable lives over the next few months. Question 6. What were hit last week with the we were hit last week with the sad passing of Kenny Rogers, but how old is he? 81. The answer is 81. 81. Question 7. Who is currently top of the UK singles chart? Apparently, it's Rosa's Saint JHN. Rosa's Saint JHN. If you've ever heard of any of her music, I haven't. I don't think. I might recognise it. Feel free to share it. So Rosa's Saint JHN. Number 8. Who recently revealed that she lost the part of Georgie Lane in Our Girl to Michelle Keegan? It was Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer. That's the female Danny Dyer, not the male Danny Dyer. Number 9, where will this year's WrestleMania take place? Hopefully, it will take place at WWE's training facility in Florida. I've never heard of the singer. Please do not ask me. I'm just the quizmaster. I'm the pretty face behind. There's a reason Chris isn't on here. I'm the pretty face that has to front this stuff. He's the one who has to hide away. Make your own judgment, guys. Right, so where will the year's WrestleMania take place? So it is the training facility in Florida. Question 10. Who, after being on the Strict to Come Dancing show for 4 years, has decided to quit this week? It's AJ Pritchard. AJ Pritchard. I'm not going to... it will take him place in... Oh, so the WrestleMania will take place in isolation there. How you keep 2 meters or 2 meters away from each other doing WrestleMania, I'll never know. So that was round 1. Round 2, question 1. Which 1990s film features Barbra Streisand and Jeff Bridges as dowdy academic and the professor she marries? The answer is The Mirror Has Two Faces. Number 2, which company are Britain's biggest baker? It's Warburton's. Number 3, true or false? 10-gallon hat holds 10 gallons. Wrong. The answer is false. Number 4, which group had hits in the 1970s with YMCA and In the Navy? It is the Village People. Number 5, what is the most popular street name in the USA? It is Main Street. Main Street. Question 6, which human organ contains 1 million individual filters? It's the kidney. The kidney. Number 7, in which film does Tom Hanks play a superstore tycoon and Meg Ryan the owner of a small bookshop? It's You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail. Number 8, what was Fred Flintstone's job at the Bedrock Construction Company? It's the crane operator. Number 9, which embassy did the SAS storm in 1980, killing 5 of the 6 gunmen? Iranian. It's the Iranian embassy. Number 10, decoy and landscape are words originating from which language? The answer is Dutch. The answer is Dutch. Round 3 was the double trouble rounds. Number 1, Pogue's festive classic about a church building. The answer is Fairy Tale of New York Minster. Number 2, London Page by Page Map by Dusty Hill's band. A to ZZ Top. Or ZZ Top. I can't remember. I know. I think that question's come up before. Number 3, Danny Williams' Watery Song coupled with Tina Turner's Geographic Classic. Moon River Deep. The answer is Moon River Deep, Mountain High. Number 4, David Soul number 1 about a pair of Disney dogs. Silver Lady and the Tramp. Number 5, Blondie was an escapologist. The answer is number 5, Debbie Harry Houdini. Number 6, circus tent seen on a motoring program. The answer is Big Top Gear. Number 7, Egghead's host as seen with these fragrant salad fruits. The answer is Jeremy Vine tomatoes. Number 8, famous people book as mentioned in a famous Edward Albee play. Who's afraid of a Virginia Woolf? There you go. Who's Who Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Number 9, defunct newspaper mentions the invention of the Tim Berners-Lee. Number 9 is news of the World Wide Web. I want the full answer, news of the World Wide Web, not just news of the World Web or anything like that. It has to be news of the World Wide Web to get the point. Number 10, North African expanse heard on this Radio 4 show. The answer is Sahara Desert Island Discs. Right, round 4 was the anagram round. So this week you were looking for US sitcoms. Number 1, Red Fins was Friends. Number 2, Hero Without Memory. One of my favorites was How I Met Your Mother. Ted Mosby, if you've ever seen it. Number 3, eggy thin bathrobe is The Big Bang Theory. Well done to Maggie Coles for getting 10 out of 10 in round 3. So number 3 was The Big Bang Theory. Number 4, Tree Venom Stepladder. That's Arrested Development. Never heard of that in my life, but apparently it is a thing. Arrested Development. And number 5, Fawn at Homeland. That is 2.5 Men. 2.5 Men, famously featuring Charlie Sheen, got taken over by Ashton Kutcher. Tiger Blood. There you go. So that's round 4. Round 5, I'll have a P, please, Bob. Question 1, what SCD is the day on which Agincourt was fought? The answer is St. Crispin's Day. Number 2, what BO was seen with Tim Brooke Taylor and Graham Garden on the Goodies? The answer was Bill Oddie. Number 3, what LBH means to memorize, learn by heart? Number 4, what BD is the better known name of Robert Zimmerman, a singer? It is, of course, Bob Dylan. And number 5, what OW wrote the play containing the mythical Bunbury? Oscar Wilde. Hope you're all doing well so far. Right, round 6, question 1. What was the name of the neighbour who built a time machine in Busted hit Year 3000? It was Peter. Number 2, musical trio Rod, Jane and Freddie frequently appeared on which children's TV show? Rainbow. Number 3, sharing its name with a popular 1970s pop group. What was the first film to win an Oscar for Best Picture? Wings. Number 4, which 1980s film stars Meryl Streep in the true life drama of anti-nuclear activist who is mysteriously killed? Silkwood. Number 5, which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is missing Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello? Of course it is. Number 6, which football club recorded the song? What is the name of Barnsley's football ground? The answer is Oakwell. Number 7, which football club recorded the song Anfield Rack? It's Liverpool. The term curriculum vitae was derived from which language? Latin. Number 9, in which city is the Country Music Hall of Fame? It's Nashville. Number 10, in Mork and Mindy, which part of his body did Mork twist before signing off with Nanu Nanu? It was ears. There you go, that's the end of round 6. Right, round 7, the who, what, where, and when round. Congratulations, at whatever point you did get some points, you did get the right answer. So, as a reminder of the clues, I was looking for an American place. This area is around 3,000 square miles in area and was named as a national monument in 1933. It forms part of the Mojave Desert in northern California. WWE wrestler The Undertaker is sometimes mentioned as coming from this place. Its lowest point sits 86 meters below sea level and it sees extremely high temperatures. And the first word of its name is the opposite of life. Ladies and gentlemen, this week I was looking for Death Valley. This week I was looking for Death Valley. Please be honest with how many points you've got for that. Right, what I need you to do now is add up the correct. What we need you to do now is add up all your answers, all the correct answers, and let me know in the comments bit how many you got right. Like I said, there's no prize for winning. You'll win a virtual trophy, but you'll get nothing physically. There you go. There's your virtual trophy. Oh, it's an old football trophy. I've had to reuse it. Let me know how many you got right. So, Cole and Dave got 44. Jerry and Mike got 34. Well done, guys. Come on, Simon, Mike, share with me. Right, come on, Simon, Mike, share with me how many you got. Please don't be embarrassed. Right, Gareth's team, the Quizzicals got 41. Reese and John, you guys, well, Reese got 47. I presume John did as well. Maggie Cole's got 39. The Jill and Chris got 35. Gareth's dad and Anita got 47. What's Gareth's dad's name? I can't remember. You can put it on, honestly. I keep forgetting. Clark, you did not get 101. Jodie and Joe got 37. Caroline Couples got 27. Sam Holroyd, the Holroyds, got 34. Well done, respectable. Lex88, your team got 31. And Daniel Bennison got 25. Alan, thank goodness for that. I've known you still all this time, but I've not really known your name. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, and I probably will forget. Emma Dodgson, 29. There's only me and my 16-year-old, but you got 29. That's respectable. Gareth says he doesn't have one. It's just dad. Oh, man. I can't just keep calling him dad. That might look weird. My actual dad might think, why am I calling somebody else dad? Hey-ho. Probably not the worst thing that I've ever done. Right, he does have one. So Vicky Nash got 39, Daniel Bennison 25, but only my whole family. Team Pheasant got 39, and Jill and Chris said, well done, Alex. Hopefully that means I've earned myself a beer that I can enjoy with you next week from Free Fiends. Who knows? I might get a magical delivery on my doorstep. So I think here, from what I can see, Gareth. Oh, look at this. It looks like we've got a tie. Right. If you want to stick around for 5 minutes, we're going to do a tiebreaker. So we've got Gareth, Dad, and Anita, and we've got the Reese, who I presume is with Team Hammond Booths on 47. So we're going to do a team. We're going to do we're going to go. Linda and Neil on their own got 20. Well done, Linda and Neil. I haven't got no more messages. Right. We're going to go into a very, very quick tiebreaker. How I want you to do this is going to be completely random. It's going to be a complete guess. What I need you to do is you need to add together three numbers. Well done, Natalie. 22 is still a really good low score. It's still really good. I've seen a lot worse. I think the worst I've seen is 6. So you've done very well. Right. You need to add together three numbers. Put your predictions on the message. So if you want to still do this, feel free to go if you want. This is just a bit of fun. We've got a bit of a tiebreaker, so let's do it for a laugh. This round is ridiculously hard. Let me just put that out there. It's going to be a complete guess, so just have a laugh, put a message in, tell us what you think your prediction is, and tonight's winner will be based on the team that is closest to the answer I've got in front of me. Right. You need to add together the year in which Boris Johnson was born with the year in which Russian leader Boris Godunov died, with the number of Grand Slam tennis singles titles won by Boris Becker. Obviously, you can see there's a theme there. Have a guess. Yes, this quiz is going to be every Tuesday as long as I'm allowed to keep on continuing. I might be barred from doing it after this week. Hopefully, you've all enjoyed it. We'll try and sharpen it up a little bit. It's taken about an hour and a half, just under an hour and a half. We'll try and speed it up a little bit. I'll try and get a general consensus afterwards. But this is going to be live every week on the YouTube channel. Please do enjoy it. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Have a go at our tiebreaker. Put your answer in the comment box. Put the answer in the comment box. What do you think it is? Put your guesses in. It's going to be a complete guess. The year in which Boris Johnson was born, added with the year in which Russian leader Boris Godunov died, with the number of Grand Slam tennis single titles won by Boris Becker. Let's get some guesses in the box. It's all for fun. So put your answer in the box, in the comment box. Let's get some guesses. What do you think our tiebreaker question answer is? It's not just for the two teams. This is for everybody. Right, I've got some guesses coming in. I've got 2036 from John Hammond and the team. We've got Martin Farsley has put 3,945. Reese Booth has put 2036. Anita and Alan have got 3,927. Natalie has got 3,856. Gareth has got 3,955. Maggie Coles has got 3,901. Emma Dodson has got 8,032. You've got about 30 more seconds to put your guess in. 30 more seconds to put your guess in the bottom right-hand corner. As soon as my clock goes to... The answer to everything is 42. No, not in this instance. Quick, get your answer in. Oh, no. Yeah, Cole, Dave, get your answer in quick. Quickly get your answer in. Jerry and Mike, your answer is 3,901. Same as Maggie. Got a couple of similar answers there. Right, I've got to try and really quickly figure out who this is. I think we've got one which is close, one which is close. Right. I'm going to go through the answer. It's all for fun, this. It's all for fun. Oh, we've got a couple of late entries. 3,950 from Jill and Chris, and Alice and the team have got 3,910. A lot around a similar ballpark here. Remember, this is completely for fun. Tiebreaker to finish us off on what's hopefully been a really fantastic evening for you all. So, to go through the answer. Oh, a late entry, 3,423 from John. Who's that come from? Is that Bev or John? I'm not sure, or Reese. Oh no, Reese has already put his answer in. Right. So the answer to so the year in which Boris Johnson was born is 1964. Added together with the year in which Russian leader Boris Godunov died, that was 1605. And the number of Grand Slam tennis singles titles won by Boris Becker. The answer is 6, which means tonight's tiebreaker answer is 3,575, which coming in late is John Hammond. You have just snatched it away from, you've just snatched it from your daughter. Natalie was about to be crowned the closest, and you just stole it right from under her feet. Wow, that's brutal. That's family love for you right there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. At a time when, you know, the news isn't too great and that we're all sort of confined to home and under some tight restrictions, hopefully I've been able to bring a little bit of joy and entertainment to your homes for a very brief period on this Tuesday evening. We will do it again next Tuesday live at 8 o'clock. So if you've got friends, family who want to join us, it's all for fun. You've seen what the makeup of the quiz is like. Hopefully you've had a good time. Hopefully I'm going to be enjoying this with a Free Fiends beer next week. Who knows what magic can happen in this COVID crisis? But please stay safe. Look after yourselves. Don't panic buy, and look after yourselves and friends and family. Look out for them. If you know anybody who's living alone, I know that I'm preaching a little bit here, but if you know anybody who's living alone, please give them a call. This is a really tough time for anybody who's not got anybody living with them, any company. So please do reach out to friends, family at this difficult time. And I will be here same time next week to annoy the hell out of you through your TV screen, phone, laptop, iPad, whatever the hell you are looking at me from, because I have loved doing this. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Alex Bray. I've thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of you jumping in and joining in. If you want to donate to the Holmfirth Tavern GoFundMe page, the link will get put down on the bottom. So please do donate your entry fee if you would like to. It's completely compulsory. Do tell your friends and family about us. Thank you very much, lady. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of the quiz tonight. My name's Alex Bray. I've been your host tonight. I can go away, enjoy my popcorn, finish my beer, and enjoy the rest of my night. Thank you. Good night. God bless. And you have been absolute stars. Love to you all. Mwah. Thank you. Just so I can enjoy it, I'm just going to appreciate a couple of comments that are coming in. So feel free to leave now. The quiz has ended. Caroline, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Jill, Chris, thank you. It's been a pleasure. I loved it. Tessa Douglas says free beer for all next week from Free Fiends. I don't know if I can promise that. I can't make false promises. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for enjoying the quiz. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll all come back next week. That's the stream has gone quiet now. So, whoa, look at this. All the participants. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Super. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you.